MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. John Seda is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch as we are underway here in Game 2.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The third baseman, Andy Diaz.
Striding in, Andy Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
That's a ball.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The 1-0. Seda has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. To the plate now, Alexis Guzman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is full. The first baseman, Dominick Smith.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dominick Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Ahmad Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1.
Pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Batting second, the second baseman, Matt. Wagner.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. Here's another one that's drilled this one to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Tanaka pauses. Here it is. Springer at second with two down. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mets 1. Digging in, Manny Blanco.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Manny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left.
Bregman gloves it.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the catcher, Steven Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Alley, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Alley hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Masahiro Tanaka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. 2 out here and a runner at second. This pitch is popped up. Timms has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Eric Timms.
Standing in, Eric Timms. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
One out, nobody on. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Julio Diaz.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate now, Andy Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the stretch.
Count 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in to try it again, Alexis Guzman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Dominick Smith, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Sliced hard but foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Outside.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Manny Blanco.
Striding in once again, Manny Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mets 1. Leading off the inning, Ahmad Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So he sets him down swinging. Ahmad Rosario is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 3rd. In now, Matt Wagner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. The 3-2 one more time. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A ball and no strikes. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Now at the plate, Alley, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Masahiro Tanaka.
To the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The bat, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One-0 count. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's George Springer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Eric Timms swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. In the dirt here.
Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Julio Guillen. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, John Seda. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Andy Diaz.
Leading off the Boston, the third baseman, Andy Diaz.
First offering on its way.
Ball, second foul.
Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, Alexis Guzman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Matt Wisler comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Dominick Smith. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And now the runner's trying for third. In there. Now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
At the plate, Manny Blanco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two and 1 to count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Steven Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that misses. 2-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Liner toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Red Sox settle for just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Not shortstop. Number 1.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Popped up. Blanco waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next for the Mets, Matt Wagner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hot shot to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, George Springer. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Now to the plate, Alley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, number 28.
First pitch on its way.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1-2. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat.
To short.
He's got it.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here's Mookie Betts, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
Two and one now to Mookie.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
First offering on its way.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Dylan Betances enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate now, Eric Timms, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Julio.
Ready for another chance. Julio Guillen already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country, invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Andy Diaz. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, left fielder, Alexis Guzman.
Into the box now, Alexis Guzman. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Dominick Smith will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Throw over to the bag. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Has a look, now the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Manny Blanco.
Stepping in, Manny Blanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 2. Darren Branch gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darren Branch.
Leading off the inning, Julio Guillen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the letters 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Joe Price will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Joe Price.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Popped him up. Bogarts is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 1.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmad Rosario. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Dylan Tate has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 9, Dylan Tate.
Leading off the inning, Steven Rodriguez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Yeah, 1-2.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Alley, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Here it comes. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Very high, 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Freddie Zavala will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Freddie Zavala.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bullard.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he got him. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Carson Fulmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Carson Fulmer.
Leading off the inning, Matt Wagner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
.3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. A runner on first with two away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Popped him up. Bogarts is there for it. And that's the third out. Mets strand one. They trail it here 4-2. Number 54 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 54.
In now, Andy Diaz. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Andy Diaz.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alexis Guzman.
Guzman.
First offering on its way. High chopper to third. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominick Smith.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominick Smith. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
1-0 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Red Sox leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Edwin Diaz.
Next up from New York, Andrew Benintendi. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Guzman is there. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 8. Eric Dem.
So stepping in, Eric Timms. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Julio Guillen, and he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, throw on to first, and the Red Sox have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Masahiro Tanaka earns the victory on the mound. John Seda was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.